another video. It is winter once again in Wisconsin. About 2 weeks ago when we were filming, it was 70 degrees. We were thinking about feeling like we were behind a little bit, thinking we should be starting spring work, and now it is cold and we got snow cover everywhere. So yeah, still winter, but that's expected. So we got about a foot of snow, some of it's melted. We got a bunch of rain with it too, so made a nice sloppy mess everywhere. But wires broke on the quick attach for the skid loader this morning, so gotta fix them. Doesn't work too good when they're not attached to anything. And then gotta change some light bulbs, getting the ladder heated up. It was kind of iced up, frozen. Got a NIPCO heater running on that. This thing turns this place into a workable area. See what it says, temperature. Low. Yep, figured that would be. We've been working on our bolt bins a little bit. We got this fancy light in here now, mounted as one would, just by setting it up on top here. But really lights up this area nicely. So basically I go through and organize all this. I guess I didn't know we had bolts that big. Find stuff new every time. But Dad ground off all the old finish on the wood so he can write on here the sizes of all the bolts. There's still a little bit of yellow marker showing through from the last time it was labeled. But yeah, went and picked up a bunch of bolts. How many bolts did you get?
The exact number of bolts, I think there's like 638, I think it was. Kind of lost count somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, about 120 pounds.
Are you going snowboarding later?
Skiing.
Oh, skiing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since winter's back, you know.
Yeah.
I've been practicing.
Dad had cataract surgery last week,
Yeah.
so he's got to keep his eyes clean. Otherwise, they got to take it out. So, and he doesn't want to be a one-eyed wonder.
Yeah. Then they got to use a melon mower to get it out too. So that's always a little hard on a guy.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna start with that skid loader. Maybe castrate some bulls later, and got some steel for some new gutter pans. So might have to get those cranked out today before the cows have them completely destroyed. But yeah, we'll get to her. Really lights up the room. First time you've been that high in a while, huh?
Yeah.
You still remember how to climb a ladder?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Didn't fall off anyway.
I wasn't holding it
Made
anyway.
it both ways, up and down.
Impressive. Look at that.
All right.
Accomplished more today than you have in a week.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably go sit down for a while.
You've been taking it easy since you can't lift over 10 pounds.
I don't know if that counts more than 10 pounds for on a ladder, but I kept most of it on my legs.
Well, you're clear now. It's been a week, right?
I said like a week to 2 weeks. I don't know.
Oh.
10 pounds a week, and then after that, they didn't really stay.
Increase it by 10 each week.
Yeah, I think so.
So in
So by July,
5
I'll
weeks,
be back to normal.
yeah, 5 weeks you can start feeding again.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to rush into that.
Yeah, yeah. Throwing all them 50 pound bags around. I look quite a bit brighter in here now. That light there, it's a cone shaped light, and when we first bought it, it was like backwards, like the part you put into the light socket was on the bottom end of the cone. Turns out you can flip them around. Then they're a lot brighter. They shine the light down more, but I don't think that one's quite as bright as those ones. So probably just put another one of those up there and use that one somewhere else. I don't think that's really a high bay light, so probably switch that, see what happens. Back in the freestall barn now, looking for all ones with pink heads. They gotta get moved over to the other side. I don't know if that counts or not. There's 2320 on your list? She must have got overspray then. But they're supposed to look like that. Ooh, you are up. Okay, 1800's coming towards the door. And she does what she wants. So don't get run over. I tried turning her around once. Good luck. She is got a mind of her own, put it that way. So I got about 20 cows to move over. Even out the sides a little bit. As you can see, it's a little light over there. So. Well, we got them moved over. Of course, it wasn't easy though. Some were already in group 2. Some weren't marked. Always an adventure when you gotta move cattle, but
Just look at the crew I'm working with.
yeah, you got the A-team here.
One's still trying to get run over.
She's just studying cows.
Oh, I thought she looked lost. Oh, that's different.
She's in charge of all the mating, so she's got to study the cows.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Not if he's gonna make fun of me.
Yeah. Did you want crappy cows?
Yes, he does.
He wants to just use one bull on everybody.
So you're saying the guy that was doing the mating before wasn't doing a good job?
No.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing.
Is that what you want us to say?
Where are we going? To this barn?
Yeah.
We're getting off the reservation now. Got our castrating done for now, anyway. On the older bulls, the ones that we decide we don't want to sell for breeding anymore, so we just turn them into a steer, we get this big bander from the vet. So this rubber band goes in there. Load it in there, and then put that rope in there. Then you can ratchet that back. I'll get the testicles through here, and then use this cutter and cut the band, and away they go. So works pretty slick. Good way to get rid of the bigger ones. So that's what we got going on there. Well, later in the day now, I don't know, after we got done with castrating, we ate dinner and I had some meetings. Or one meeting, I guess. Yeah, it took a while. Well, I guess another guy came and looked at some bull calves to buy. But anyway, so cleaned up this area. This is where it's the outdoor area we've been bedding for the pregnant heifers. With all the snow and the rain, it was a sloppy mess. So got that all picked up and in the spreader. Dad's going to spread that now. Got these guys all bedded up, and looks like someone forgot to swing a gate. So I'll have to go fix that shortly here. But these guys are all bedded up. They're looking a lot happier. These guys had their fun, now they're just laying down and enjoying it. So that's what you like to see. But we're gonna get a couple bales and shake them out for the pregnant heifers now. Bales are stacked on end, so kind of nice when you can just stab into the side of them, carry two vertically. Then you gotta look at the double spear. Keep it a little slick out here. Hard to get around. Woo! helps if a guy don't drive right through the snowbank. But I guess we made it. Got the bale shaken out. They've been locked in here while we've been cleaning, so I'm gonna turn them loose. Apparently they're not overly interested in it. There they go. To be honest, I was expecting more excitement, but whatever. Did a little welding project yesterday and got this pipe welded back in before I was open here, and once in a while one would jump over the water here and get in the wrong pen, so got that part fixed. Also welded all those slant bars we put in last year, welded all them together, so they haven't gotten them apart yet, and they've been in for about 6 months, so I like to keep it that way, so figured we'd do some preventative, try to prevent some disasters. Hey everybody, a couple days to fit the camera up. On Thursday there I finished up with bedding. Camera died, and then flashed my fork on here. Then yesterday was Good Friday, so had herd health in the morning, and then we went to church in the afternoon, and then just kind of did some chores. Nothing real exciting. Forgot to charge my camera, so otherwise we could have gotten some herd health footage. We sold some bull calves. One of my college friends came and he wanted some feeder calves, so sold some of them to him. And anyway, now we got the pound fork on. We're gonna go down by my house and see if we can move some trees around. We cut them down last year, just got pushed off to the side, and now we're gonna get them loaded up onto a trailer and see if we can't get that cleaned up a little bit. So that's the plan. Also gotta see if these are dried out enough to lift. Last year, this big old maple, I don't know, must be 100 years old or better, I would say. Like 4 feet around in the base, 3 feet around, something, I don't know. That didn't, it was too heavy last year to lift, so I'm gonna see if it's light enough now. So yeah, making a little bit of a mess down here in the yard, but getting them loaded onto that log trailer. Got my certified tree cutter, my brother-in-law Dalton. Look at that guy cut. Got a nice big saw, that helps. It's a little bit later in the day now, close to 5 o'clock. Dalton and I moved some trees around down there, or limbs I guess, and then once it was dinner time, I ate dinner and took a nap. I was tired. Grinding corn, and Waylon and I are going to go pick up the smaller pieces and maybe pull some of the bigger ones. Pull the bigger ones back out to where we can work on them again. Got the payloader there. Gonna just throw all the chunks in there and put them on a pile. Quite the bike rider. But yeah, good day to be working outside. Also, not a bad day to take a nap. So.
Not taking a nap.
Oh, I took a nap.
I just can't take a nap.
You don't want to take a nap?
Can't take a nap.
You can't take a nap?
I got my work.
Too much work to do?
I got my work.
Alright, let's get these sticks picked up.
Okay.
went and dumped those logs out, but we're gonna try pulling these out of here so we can get at them with the skid loader. Let's load them up once that log trailer is emptied. Let's see how this goes. Hold two at once. Okay, can you play reverse for me? Maybe, I don't know.
Please.
Yeah, well, we'll see about it. I don't know if you should be around a chainsaw.
No.
They're kind of dangerous.
Mm-mm.
Well, we're all done playing with the trees for the day. Dad's mixing some feed for the heifers. Cleaning out the corners of the bunker there. And I'm gonna get tires and plastic taken off of the bunker here. Then have to do the same over on the corn silage. So he's such a noisy guy. But anyway, get the tires and plastic off and pick up all that loose stuff from the bales and get the dumpster loaded up because we got we get them picked up Monday and tomorrow's Easter, so rather not do a job like that tomorrow. So get to her. Had a camera charge up while I was getting the tires thrown off, the rest of them anyway, and the plastic cut rolled up. So, excuse me, it's getting full again. Try and get some of that cleaned out next week. Unfortunately, that auger broke again. Sounds like the gearbox stripped out, so I gotta get that fixed. That auger is real nice. Push it to the dry cows and the fresh cows. Once we get there. Normally use the Kubota, but I'm driving by with the skid loader, so just as easy to do it with this. Pick up the rest of the plastic and get her put in the dumpster. And then we gotta finish up some other stuff. Move the milk over. Get to that. Dad's got his little helper in there. Add stuff on the seat. She should be in the buddy seat, he should be in the operator seat. She's idling down the tractor. Then Dad reaches over and turns PTO off. Oh, now she's trying to turn it off. She doesn't miss much. She's always watching, always paying attention, just like Waylon was. So, earlier she was sitting in there while we were picking up the plastic, and you just hear the throttle throttle on the tractor go up and down. Big jump. Big jump. Are you coming in here?
You gonna ride with Daddy?
You wanna come in here with me? Okay. I got my co-pilot strapped in. You wanna drive? Oh, you want the camera, huh? You wanna be the vlogger? Oh, no. Too little for that. We're gonna clean up the corners here. This haylage bunker, we just emptied it out, and there's a little bit of feed in the corners yet. Get that picked up and throw it somewhere where we can get at it. Suppose we gotta open up another heifer bale. So I got one for the morning, but yeah, get that cleaned up here quick. Well, here's my co-pilot. He's dozing off. So, I guess we'll try and call her a day here. Just got a couple little things to do. But, thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next one.